Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. How are we doing today? I hope you're doing well. I'm sitting out on the front terrace where it's nice and shady, nice breeze coming from the beach area down there, and it's around about 34 Celsius now. It's 10:30 in the morning, I think, 10:30ish in the morning. The National Weather Statistic, PAGASA, PAGASA, the Philippine National Weather Report channel, are saying it's going to go up to around about 50 Celsius, which is, it's hot. But if you're sensible, stay out of the sun as much as you possibly can. I mean, if you've got to go out, just cover up. If you haven't got, if you've got a sleeveless shirt, put some sunscreen on, and drink plenty of water. Keep your body hydrated. I know it's uncomfortable, but I feel quite comfortable sitting here. I'm not doing anything. I'm just sitting here talking to you. But I'm sure if I was over there, it'd be a different story. So anyway, today's offering is our monthly budget, our average monthly budget. We've been here a year, so I can probably give you a better estimated monthly budget over the period of a year. Some that I've seen do a monthly budget based on they've been in the country for a month, 6 weeks or 2 months, and you can't really do that. You've got to, an average, give yourself a few months to get yourself a decent average for unforeseen stuff. Most importantly, we do not pay rent per month. We don't have a mortgage per month, which tends to make the monthly budget obviously a lot higher. So this is a personal monthly budget. My wife and I's monthly outgoings. So we have Wi-Fi and internet, electricity, fuel, food and drink, and that's pretty much it. We don't have a water bill because we have our own water pump, water well system, which I installed. Well, I didn't install the water well. We had some people do that for us, but I installed the cylinder and all the pipe work and I'll start with the Wi-Fi internet. It's quite a strong signal. Occasionally we'll get buffering. It depends on the strength of the signal, but we watch YouTube, Netflix, all the usual stuff on the TV, and we never have any problems. There's a telephone included in the Wi-Fi, which if you use the telephone to phone somebody with that's using the same supplier, is free. But yeah, that monthly cost is, and always has been, 1,695 pesos per month. I always give them 1.7, 5 pesos change, but 1.7 per month for all our internet requirements. Then of course the electricity, which is one of the main bills that you're going to get. The electricity we have 4 standing fans. We have aircon in this bedroom here. We've got a fridge freezer. We have the water pump. We have the heated shower unit. And obviously the kettle and stuff like that, which doesn't use anything. But our average bill at the moment, I'm basing this on 1 month's use with the aircon. We've only had that installed last month. It pushed the bill up slightly, but averaged over the 12 months, it's about 1,600 stroke 1,700 per month. We're expecting the next electricity bill to be posted up on our gate. The guy comes around on a bike and sticks it on the gate. We're expecting that one, so I'm expecting it to go up a bit because we have used the aircon a little bit more, obviously because it's been so hot. I mean, I will go and sit in that back bedroom between the hours of sort of 12 to 3 o'clock, because that's the hottest part of the day here. Just turn it on for an hour and just sit in there and look at my phone and stuff every day. And then in the evening, when my wife's here, we turn it on before we go to bed to cool the room down. It's nice and cool. Trust me, it's nice and cool. And then we sort of leave it on. You can put it on timer and sort of put it on for an hour, 2 hours per night. But as I say, we'll wait and see the next bill when it comes in. But I reckon it's probably going to be around about 2,000 pesos. I mean, even if it's 2,500 pesos per month, it's still a reasonable bill, electricity bill, for what we use. Those fans, 2 of them are on pretty much 24/7. The fridge freezer's on obviously all the time. The shower, when we use the shower morning and evening, obviously draws a current, and the water pump, when that kicks in, I water the plants every morning, so it kicks in sort of like, I say, sort of like half a dozen times a day. So that's obviously using power. Yeah, the electricity bill, I think, is really reasonable. I'll just say 2,000 a month, eh? And then we've got fuel, transportation fuel. I use the bike every day, obviously. I take my wife to and from work, and then I'll go down to the local town every day for my food. So I have been putting in about 600, so 300 at a time. I do that twice a week, so 600 a week. Work it out for yourself. It's 2,400. Say 2,500 pesos per month on fuel. Food and drink. Food and drink, we spend, bearing in mind my wife goes to work, she gets her daily food free of charge at a job. So we have breakfast, I have my lunch, I go down to the town to get my lunch, and then we both eat, obviously, in the evening. We probably do takeaways 3 times a week, I would say. Or we'll go to street food places, eat the local produce. There's some lovely little local street food vendors that we buy, and it's good stuff. I mean, it's good food, and it's cheap. We tend not to go out to restaurants, I would call them westernised restaurants, like other than a couple of takeaway places, but we don't go and sit in and have a sit-down meal, you know, in the Western. Vegan is very touristy, so if you go down there at a restaurant, you're going to be paying tourist prices, whether you're local or not. But we got some nice little restaurants around here, Filipino restaurants, and the food is really good, and it's cheap. You don't have to starve, you know. You can have some really good food, and not pay your Western prices for it. So I'm going to say that we probably, occasionally I'll go to the supermarket and do a like a stock up shop, like tins of tuna, beans and stuff like that, coffee, etc. Dog food will be included. Dog food, I'll probably spend, I don't know, 500 pesos a week on the dog, little git. She's lovely. So I will add all that up, And without itemising every single bit, I'm going to say and hit you with, we probably spend per month on food and drink, and we eat well, 10,000 tops, 10,000 a month tops. That's probably the total of our bills. So we've got 10,000 tops for food and drink, say 2,500 per month on fuel, that's 12,500. We have 1,700 for the internet Wi-Fi, and say 2,000 for the for the electricity. I'll put the prices, the costings on the screen so you can see them. So that's pretty much our monthly budget. If there's anything you think I've forgotten, let me know. Clothing. How many clothes do you need here in this weather? I mean, I probably go out and buy some shorts, not very often, but I can't really add that into a bill. It's not the bill, is it? It's not part of the. I suppose it is part of the budget, but I would call that a sundry. Now, I'm not going to tell you what my income is per month, but our bills are easily achievable with what I've got coming in. Bearing in mind, my wife also earns money. We're trying to save some money, actually. We want to buy a car. Bloody expensive out here, cars. Because going to and from work's a bit of a nightmare for my wife. They don't like the sun much. And it'd be nice to go to work in an aircon car with an aircon. Especially, and even, you know, during the rainy season. My God, sitting on that bike when it rains is, you're just soaked. Even if you're wearing rainproofs, it still manages to get in. So yeah, that's our budget. I've watched other videos, other vloggers. I don't know if they're permanently in the country or temporarily in the country, but some of the budgets I've seen are a little bit, some of them are well over the top, and some of them are nowhere near what you should be paying. I mean, there's people saying they can survive on $400 a month, and that is even with paying rent on their property. I'm not too sure that that's achievable, but maybe it is. Maybe they're on their own, and you know, they eat rice every meal. But some of them are well over the top. You know, my electricity bill is 7,000, 10,000 per month. You know, what are you using? A national grid? My God, what you got? Sort of like 20 aircon units in there. You know, yeah, but ours is realistic. A realistic bill. You can live reasonably well for not so much money here, if you're sensible. I mean, we could go out every night and we could be extravagant, but when we got this house and this beautiful setting here, we don't really feel the need. And you know what, my wife works, and bless her, she's tired. I mean, she works 6 days a week, sometimes not 6 days, but when she gets sort of time off for holidays and that, national holidays. But, you know, she's tired. She just wants to come in, chill out and relax. You know, I'll go down and buy her whatever she wants to eat. Either from a street vendor or whatever. So yeah, that's how we live, that's our budget. If I have forgotten anything, as I've just said, let me know in the comment section down below. I've had a couple of comments on the last video I've done. Some guy said, I think it's a guy, I sound like, no, I look like Edward Woodward, and I sound like some other bloke that I've known, Kieran Hines. I've never heard of him. Don't know who he is. Whether I look like them or I sound like them, I don't know. Maybe I do. What that's got to do with the outside of my house, I don't know. But I've been told that I look like Sylvester Stallone. Righto. I've been told I look like the fella out of Coldplay, whatever his name is. Can't think of his name. I've been told that I look like Keanu Reeves. Do me a favour, Keanu Reeves. I've been told that I look like, who's the other fella? Rod Stewart. Nah, I think you need to go and get yourself some of these. But apparently now I look like Edward Woodward, or Kieran Hines, whichever one it is, or sound like them. Do you know what? I wish I had their money, or a couple of £100 behind them, but I don't. But keep your comments coming; they're really nice. I mean, I've got 229 subscribers now, so one more than yesterday or the day before. So I must be reaching out to a few other people. Keep it coming. Just like and subscribe and make some comments, and let's see if I can push this channel on and make me a millionaire. Come on, people. Everybody else seems to be making shed loads of money out there, spilling out their life story online. Let's see what happens. Anyway, that's our budget. It could go up, as things do. Everything goes up, doesn't it? But as it stands at the moment, it's very, very comfortable. And even on a better note, my pension went up, or it's going up this month, and it's going up further the month after. I think it's 8% it went up, so that's a bit of a bonus. So if my food bill goes up a little bit, my pension's gone up a little bit, it's levelled itself out, hasn't it? The electricity bill will go up from 170. I can't see it staying that because of the aircon. Mind you, it is an inverter, so they're fairly expensive to buy. But once they're in, they're fairly cheap to run. So it will go up a little bit, but I can't see it going up that much. I'll let you know if it does. But there you go, that's today's offering. So all I've got to say now is, be lucky, stay safe, stay out of the sun, drink plenty of water, be good to yourself, keep smiling, and I'll see you on the next one. Tatty bye.